Um,
You ain't getting nothing from me.
no, I mean, my thing is that I showed respect because of, the fact that that person was connected to you. But at the end of the day, I have no respect for somebody that's going to withdraw a character statement just out of malicious intent, because you can fuck all the way off with that shit.
But I never withdrew anything that I done for her. I just said that I'm done dealing. And isn't that a choice to be okay with not dealing with somebody that keep causing you strife? And then when you tell this person not to do something, they do it anyway?
Well, yeah, and I think a lot of her actions caused you a lot of bullshit because her mouth overloaded her ass on many different occasions.
Many different occasions with many different people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they would bring it here, which this is my platform and I have to protect it. Hey, Walking My Purpose. Hey, Katharina. I have to protect my platform, but I also try to protect my people in it and on it. And just a minute ago, she showed people that I asked her for people's information.
Huh?
You heard me.
She showed people that you asked her for people's information.
Yes. But how would I know that she's able to give me people's information if she wasn't already doing it?
Right. And you know what? That's disgusting because, ooh, like Flip Flop down there. Look.
Yeah, Lala is no longer welcomed over here on the platform. She showed who she really was, and I just wanted her to do that. It took a minute for me to learn, but I wanted her to show her true her true skin, which is green.
Animal and I could fall out tomorrow. Flip Flop and I could fall out tomorrow.
But they're not gonna air out your business.
I did fall out at one point, but here's the thing: I didn't air her shit out. She didn't air my shit out. That's the difference between.
And I didn't air anything about nothing. I didn't air anything out, OG. I just told her how I felt about how she treated me and how she could have discussed some things with me. You know, you always inboxing me about negativity and all the things. So when you want to do something positive in your life, why couldn't you inbox me and be like, yeah, girl, I'm about to start my platform. And I would have did like I do with everybody else. Girl, yeah, go ahead and start your platform, girl. You gonna do good.
Right.
But then the art, like you know, you guys had your words with each other, and if she was feeling some type of way, she could have also messaged you on the back end or called you, whatever, and said, "Friends,
she didn't even give me a chance. She messaged me, but I didn't get a chance to answer her because by the time I got up, you know, and all the things, she had already been on AJ's panel. There was nothing wrong with how you were feeling last night, in my opinion. Well, evidently, she said that I little girled her by telling her how I felt.
So she was in AJ's panel,
yes,
Kev's panel. So she went box hopping to let everybody fucking know.
Yeah, I've seen. I was sent a video, and I'm not gonna lie, it was very distasteful because at the end of the day, especially when it comes to like court shit, character witness shit, whatever.
Like, why would you even mention that? But you said you my friend,
right? And I don't give a good goddamn if Flip Flop or Animal or one of my close people and I have a falling out and they're going through some legal shit. Just because we fall out doesn't mean I'm gonna withdraw a statement, because that just shows you're a fake ass bitch.
Oh. And then you want to stand on that. Then you telling stuff about my case and stuff like that. You know, she did exactly what I needed her to do, OG. She did exactly what I needed her to do. Show her green color. She showed her green color.
Yeah, Flip, call me and I'll play it for you. Yeah, it's disgusting. It is.
But she think all y'all gonna support her. She think all y'all gonna support her. Y'all gonna come to her platform and give her the likes and the whatever. Y'all ain't never known me to be fake. And because I decided to tell a motherfucker how I was feeling about how they was treating me, that's what I got.
You know what, friends, I'm gonna tell you right now. Had y'all just quit fucking with each other and she went her way, you went your way, she probably would have got mutual support, right? Because there would have been no fake
Nobody
funny
would have
shit.
even known that shit went on.
Right. But when she goes to a whole nother platform, and I don't know how many other platforms
She's been to 3 platforms today that I know. 4. She was just on a panel with Ratina, and Ratina lied and said that they didn't dox me. How many of y'all know that Ratina, Unknown, and Mikey and Scammy Claus doxed me? Thank you, baby.
Yeah, if Friends is cool with it, yeah, when I go live in a little while, I'll play it.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Huh? Yes, baby. It's steamy. Thank you. Yep, you can play it because I haven't listened to it. People have sent it to me. People even sent me what she said in AJ shit, and I didn't listen to it. When I say I'm done, I don't even want to hear the motherfucking shit. I don't want to hear no videos. I don't want to hear nothing. Because when I go to bed and wake up in the morning, I'm not going to be thinking about this shit. I ain't even going to talk about it no more.
No, I will say, like, after I watched it, the first thing I did was went right to Friends and was like, girl, the fuck is this shit? Like what?
They gonna play it on OG's live, but I'm not. She said that she felt like I little girled her, but you didn't feel like you little friend me.
House Elias, if you have the AJ one, will you send it to me? I have the Kev one.
Hey, Miss TOP.
She's gonna talk about it even more. What is it? Friday at 8:00. She's on Court in Kevin's live.
So this is all stemming from you simply stating to her that you felt
She thinks it's about her going live. I'm saying it's about loyalty.
Well, yeah, and that you made that very clear yesterday. Is that
no? She said that it's about her going live. Come on now, y'all.
Well, if that's what she's saying, that is not what you said.
Well, that's what she's saying.
Anybody that was in that live yesterday I could sit here and say, even if because I don't think I was there for the whole time. I came in, and what I caught was that you felt betrayed because she went to somebody else
on the back end,
and gave good good news to someone when you guys are supposed to be friends.
So why wouldn't you tell me the good news too?
Exactly. Right. And I understand that because I would expect my friends to come to me and give me all the good news, and not just because, trust me, OG and
not
I
just
have
the
that
negative
kind of friend.
shit.
OG and I had that kind of friend where it was never, hey,
Petty can't talk about nobody treat nobody bad. Petty can kiss my ass.
No,
look how he treated Monster.
When you're friends with somebody, you have conversations that don't just involve
negative shit. Exactly.
No, I mean,
yeah.
Flip and I can literally tell that Flip, me, 50, we've all sat on the phone for hours, all day, every day. We talk about family, kids, finances.
Me and Powers and Fab do it all the time. All the time. We talk about dinner. We talk about, like right now, she's setting up, she do event planning and stuff. She doing a balloon arch. But my friend is here supporting me and listening and working all at the same time.
Powers, you do?
Yes, she do event stuff. That's what she over there doing right now. That's why she's not saying too much.
Well,
but she over here supporting me.
Lala is definitely showing her true colors, and it's kind of disappointing, to be honest with you, because
she don't understand.
But
it's not surprising to me, Flip. It's not, Flip. Listen, it's not surprising to me. It's not.
You know how many people tried to tell me that she wasn't gonna be a loyal friend?
The only reason why I say that, the only reason why I say that is because she did get in a lot of boxes.
I didn't.
Defending. Which that is the only reason why I'm surprised that
she's
doing what she's doing.
Who, Lala?
Yeah.
She wasn't defending me on she was just doing that to get attention.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Flip. Come on, it's the typical white
Because let me tell you
loudmouth
something.
female trying to be cool with the fucking black crowd.
Uh-oh.
That's what she is.
Oh shit.
Okay, look, OJ, you know me, so you know that I like to see the good in everyone.
Yep, I know.
Oh shit.
But if we take it, if we're completely real about it, and we take it like to what we call street style, she is that loudmouth white female.
Oh Lord.
That wants to be in with the whole clique.
Oh yeah, for sure, Lotta.
She'll do what she's got to do, and she'll show the fuck out. But look, there's a disagreement, and she buckles like a fucking wet noodle.
Nah, I'm not talking to her after she go from panel to panel talking shit. No.
After the shit I heard, friends, I'm telling you right now, if you talk to her, I'm gonna be like, girl.
No, hell no, I don't do that, y'all. If I say I'm done, that's what the fuck I mean. If I say I'm done, that's what the fuck I mean. I don't play that shit.
I mean, yeah, my jaw was on the floor watching that video.
Oh yeah. And people was telling me what she was saying, but I'm like, oh well. You know what I'm saying? She most definitely is showing who she is.
Now, see, and that's what bothers me the most, Forever Grateful, is
she
that
was showing back end conversations too.
Conversations. And to me, I don't care if we have a falling out and we.
Do y'all see me showing back end conversations?
Exactly. I would never share any personal.
I've never been. Y'all never seen me put up nobody's back end conversations, and I never will.
That's crazy.
So that means that's what she been wanting to do.
You're right.
That ain't something you just.
Yep.
Listen, I mean, and Flip Flop knows, because Flip and I have been in it. We were pit against each other by a very nasty person, but that's something that you premeditate to do. You know that you're gonna do that at some point in time, because I have conversations that I'd never think. I mean, shit, I sat here last night watching some of my conversations from last year get released. And you know what I said? Y'all may do that, but I'm not gonna release.
What's up, Mickey J?
Me, I'm good.
Tap the screen, y'all. Y'all grab the gift goal or grab a daily heart me. I appreciate it. She think my platform gonna fall without her too, but y'all still sitting there with me.
What's crazy is too, the other side of TikTok spoke so bad about her, how can friends stick up for a person like that, blah blah blah, right? Now she's gone, and now they
look, I know nobody. That's the first thing.
I guess so. Back in conversations, that's what they tell me. I just saw her do it in Receipts Live. I saw her show a conversation to me saying, "Well, I need receipts. I mean, unknown information," but she didn't show where she shared all the rest of the other people's information.
Who gives a shit? At this point, there's so many people on the app who asks for people's information. Not a single person should be complaining about anyone asking for people's information at this point.
But like I was supposed to get in trouble. Y'all ever seen me put anybody information out though?
I've not seen it on your platform.
That is one thing, since I've known you, ever to dox anybody, put any info, nothing, ever.
Y'all heard me say 100 times, so I got all y'all info. But y'all never seen me dox somebody. Sometimes things aren't worth sacrificing in life. Being a friend others can trust, even in the low. Mary.
To run over there though to Ratina and them, like, girl, what?
And that's because Ratina can't stand FWA. That's the only reason why she went over there.
I know.
They need to know she the one who gave me their information.
Yeah.
Ew.
La 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 la.
She the one who gave me all the information. Every last one of y'all.
Yeah, with her showing herself on the fucking screen, her ass is big. Her ass is just as big as her stick.
Oh, Lord. What?
No offense to anybody, I'm just saying.
I'm just letting it be known how snakes move. That's all. I just wanted y'all to see.
I'm just really pissed off.
I just want y'all to see how snakes move.
I'm not surprised at all.
Just like that, saying if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, honestly, Flip, you know what it reminds me of? Or who, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I stop anybody, right? Why can't we just be adults and move on? And just know we ain't for each other no more. I'm not gonna give out information. I'm gonna do that.
I guess I missed what happened yesterday, so I don't know
All
what
I
went
did was
down.
tell her I just didn't appreciate her always coming to me with negativity and me always fighting for her and all the things, getting into it with Laugh and Virgo and Bryson and all the things, and you couldn't come share me your good stuff.
And it's making me believe that she did say the word.
Uh-oh.
For all these people, even though, yes, no one has brought the proof, whatever, okay? But for all these people from the other side of Messy Talk to come over and say, she said this, she said that.
I still would need the proof on that, you know?
I agree. I agree. But her mouth is very big.
She does have a big mouth, but if she did say it, there would be receipts out there. It would be
I
out
would
there.
I would still need the proof. I'm not still gonna put that on her. But
Yeah.
the fact that you were willing to show any messages, any back end conversations, nobody should trust you ever. And if y'all are trusting her, you better watch it. You better watch it. If you motherfucking send her back in anything, you better watch it. You better watch that shit, cause ain't no way in hell I would do somebody I call my friend like that. Y'all wouldn't even know nothing about her sending them messages. Y'all wouldn't even know she's the one who gave me the info. If she wouldn't have just tried to lie on me. Which is not a lie. Let me take that back. It's not a lie because I did ask. See me owning up to my shit, right? Mm-hmm. But how many times I done been doxxed on this app?
I'm sorry you're going through this. It's shitty that you have so much on your plate. Just
Girl, that ain't gonna stop me from living. Whatever's on my plate right now, turkey and
of
dressing on my
course
plate, and
not.
guess who eating?
Of course not. But it's still a shitty situation. Like
It ain't no shittier than me trusting the motherfucking bitch. That
well,
motherfucking...
that's what I'm talking about. That situation. It's shitty that she's doing this, and
But that's why I won't let nobody in. That's exactly why I tell people what I want them to know, and I won't let nobody in.
Like, what are you gaining out of this, Lala? Like,
right, like you can have a falling out with someone, guys. You can have a falling out with someone
Thank you, Mush.
and just have a falling out and like let it go. Like have respect for the person still, especially if you say that you were such good friends. You could still have respect for that person. If you can't show respect, like you were never her friend. I'm just gonna say it, Lala. I'm sorry. You were
I
never
want to
her
ask
friend.
a question without seeming messy. Go ahead, ask your question, honey.
And you know what's crazy? Because yesterday it happened, and then she was fine. We were all laughing.
Oh, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it tonight.
And didn't. I thought everything was cool up until today.
She could have just left it alone.
Yep.
Flip and I had a falling out at one point in time, and you know what I didn't
She's a
have to
pick
do?
me
I
and loves
didn't
to
have to
please
worry
others to
about
fit in.
my messages being
Well,
put out there.
you might be right. What's up, baby? What you gotta ask, honey?
Hey, okay, this is an honest question. So When she came and she was like, you all aren't supporting FWA because of me. Can I ask how that rubbed you and tell you that I'm only asking because I know how it made me feel and I saw how you
Oh no,
addressed
it's the
it,
truth.
but I made an
It's the
assumption
truth
and
though.
I just want to clarify.
I thought it was a little boastful.
Okay.
That was one of the eye openers for me.
Gotcha.
And then also when she said yesterday to me, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I think this young lady's feelings have been hurt so many times she think she can hurt other people's feelings. But baby, my feelings not hurt. You just a motherfucker stole in the wind. That I decided to use a blow dryer and blow the hell on quick. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. It's not a lie. Because so many people have said it to me. So she took that and like, well shit, y'all made her feel like big shit. Cause you made her feel like big shit. Cause every time you turn, you're saying, oh, I don't support you. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm eating my damn turkey. I don't support you because I see your panel. That made her feel big.
Right. And what about when I was that what hit me that had I seen it on the news or heard something I didn't know your name, I would have never thought it was you or knew how to write you or support you. And she was like, oh, I would have called the popo. I would have found you. I would have, or something like, I forgot exactly what she said. I remember when she said it, I was like, okay. So for me to hear today, like they're saying that she contacted your attorney, I'm like, okay, this is kind of getting creepy. If that's true, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it's true, okay, if you wrote a statement, okay, leave well enough it is. It kind of makes you look emotionally unstable anyway. She really doesn't know to write a statement and less than 30 days later you want to change something that you put in writing for someone to go to a court, but then later you want to change how you feel and that's supposed to make you seem stable.
Don't bother me none, because I got 100 people with 100 letters. Her one letter ain't gonna stop my show.
Girl, that's straight jacket stable. That's about it.
And the lawyer gonna look at her funky. He not gonna ask me about that shit.
And really, there's no reason to. I mean, if you submitted a statement that you don't want to be used anymore, okay, thanks for the information. Moving on. Like, it's not going to make or break your case. So, she put too much energy into that, and that's some weird energy. Like, to
Yeah,
the
to
point of you
even
actually doing that, and then you did it for what? If you're going to now be upset and now you want to retract it for what? Do you hope that you get
because
harsher
I told her the
consequences
truth about
now?
her not knowing how to be a friend.
But
Because I told her the truth
what is
about
her
her
end goal?
not knowing how to be a friend. Y'all, can I get 10 more on my gift goal? I would appreciate if I can get 10 more on my gift goal, please.
I guess I
She
just want to know what is the outcome of, okay, now I don't want my character statement to be used. Is that because you want harsher jail time or because you want punishment, or what's the reason for that, if that makes sense? Like, there's something deeply rooted in evil attached to going out of your way to make that action after you went out of your make to make the first action.
it's a misery, unhappy. She want me to be miserable. And she does not control that. And that's what a lot of people think. They control my happiness. They control me going to jail. They control what's happening in my life. No. God
I
got the
think
last
like
say.
But you
y'all,
never can win when you play dirty. So one thing I can say, if anything good comes of it, is you definitely going to come out on top, because when so many people are preying on your downfall, they'll never get it. God don't reward no mess. But have
I
a
You
good
think
night,
ain't, you ain't never
friends.
seen me. You ain't seen me put up nothing about her or nothing. You just heard me say that I'm done.
Hmm.
and y'all could have.
And keep doing that, because obviously a person like that who wants to do that, what she going to do is try to utilize what she knows of based on, like, let me say this, based on patterns of behavior,
Thank you,
how you
Trish.
treat people when you get upset. She shouldn't have ever thought she was special in the first place. I think that now what she's going to do in the reverse, she's going to now pay attention to patterns of behavior and try to weaponize that against you. So, like, try to put you in situations where she can be trying to draw up a pattern of behavior. And if she's already contacting a lawyer, who knows if she'll try to contact a judge. You know what I mean? So
Won't
just be
be none
careful
of
in
it.
what you do and
It
how you
won't
do it
be
on
none
this
of
app, and
that
don't get set
because
up.
And listen, it won't be none of that, Asia baby, because what's my pattern of behavior since you've been knowing me?
I mean, as far as like people, she didn't think that you were going to flip out on her, but it's not like she hasn't sat beside you when you
Thank you,
flip out on
Trish.
other people. So what made her think, oh, I'm going to be handled like a delicate flower if we fall
I
out?
just said who's the exception to the rule. Me and you didn't have words, Asia baby.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that she thought, even Sophia, like, the fact that she thought if anything ever occurred, she'd be handled differently is kind of strange to me.
Weird. It's weird. It's weird. Nobody is an exception to the rule of me telling them how I feel about how they treated me or how I feel about something that I don't agree. We've had a lot of disagreements, but you ain't never turned on me or never did any of that stuff. We might have took a break for a minute, but that don't mean you ain't never come back in or inbox me and ask me how I was doing, or I check on you like, hey, you all right? You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. But see, that's to let us know what the real relationship was about. Silent Watcher couldn't have told it better. I thought about it last night. Silent Watcher said she was using me. She was using me to build a platform, and she was looking for people to support her. And it's not going to work out the way she think it is. My platform always going to be my platform, and I'm always going to be FWA. It ain't no pattern of behavior when I tell a motherfucker how I feel. Yes, I cuss. Yes, I tell people how I feel, but I don't be bothering no platform, building a platform and a shield. Exactly. I agree with you, Flip Flop, because a lot of people say she was using me as a shield to protect her. Which she was, because
Well, she said today that she never asked you to do that. So I politely let her know that I never seen her also ask you to stop and defend her own self either. So, but she did make that comment today that she never asked you to defend her.
she a lie. She a lie. She said that she get tired of how y'all treat her on Messy Talk. Is that not saying, hey, I get tired of how people treat me? Can you, you know what I'm saying? Not basically can you, but that's the somebody crying up for help for me, to me.
Which is why that's the only reason why I spoke up. And I basically said, from my observation, I only noticed people bring to you that they felt she was racist. I noticed you tell people if she's racist to send you the clips. You never said you want to see no clips, your eyes are closed. You said bring you the
Just
clips
send me
and
the
you have never
proof,
been given the clips.
because I'm
But
not going to
people,
put that on her, and that's not what she did.
but they were arguing with me that they had given you the proof. And I'm
Ain't
like,
nobody
well,
gave me no proof that Lala said anything racist beside the word nappy. And that happened on my platform. But I'm not going to put a jacket on somebody that's not fucking true. None of them have given me any proof. Yes, she said the word ghetto about some pajamas. It is ghetto to wear your pajamas outside. The only thing they cried about for real was her having that Charlie Kirk picture in her backdrop, and I shielded that a little bit with, I know, you know what I'm saying, her political views are her political views and it's her opinion. That's before people was telling me what Charlie Kirk did and all the things, because I don't know nothing about no Charlie Kirk still.
yeah, because
Okay,
she was telling you that he wasn't a racist. I remember.
so I didn't know nothing about Charlie Kirk. So when I found out about Charlie Kirk, I'm like, oh, okay. And then when somebody brought it to my attention, like, well, he did and said this, and you're coming in black spaces with somebody that probably was or allegedly was disrespectful to the black community, and you're sitting in the black community, kind of, puts me in a catch-22 when it comes to how people feel about this person that said some shit about putting black people back into bondage. So that means you agree with it. So that kind of put me in a bind. So when Receipts, checked her about it, saying to her, don't you think that that's putting friends in a bind when you have a picture like that in your background? Which I never paid attention to, that's who that was in her background, because it really didn't look like it. To me, it looked like an Indian man. It didn't really look like someone like that. But um it it made me think a little bit. It made me think. It made me think a little bit, and it made me start looking at stuff a little different, because people was truly mad about that picture, which I still, like I said, still don't know what Charlie Kirk said, because I'm just not one of them people. I'm just not one of them people. But then when it was mentioned to her and she said that he was something to the YT folks, I'm like, oh, okay. But, I get what receipts was sent about that being controversial for the black community and how it looked at her sitting in the black community with that picture, knowing what he has said about the community, which once again, I still don't know because I didn't go digging, okay? But I did hear what a lot of people had to say. And even though she changed the picture, it still made people uncomfortable with the fact that she had the picture up and she was sitting in the black community, which people said that they felt like she was rage baiting.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think that you're handling it well. Just,
I just got tired, Asia. I just got tired. Like, you don't want to listen. We trying to tell you. You constantly doing stuff. So let me just go ahead and let it go. You know what I'm saying? My team is watching you and babysitting you, and you be seeing people tell Lala to get down off the panels. Shit, and let's be honest. You didn't even say, hey, this motherfucker, man, I'm about to drop this hoe.
I saw that.
I'm about to drop this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because you felt like she didn't need to be talking for me. But you know how many times I asked her not to talk for me? You know how many times I asked her not to do that? Hey, I've asked her a million times to chill, bro. Chill. And then once the panel last night, people were talking. She has this thing with over talking people when they're trying to talk in the panel. Nobody likes that. They inboxing me like, dang, do she ever shut up?
Yeah, it's like she thinks whatever she has to say is more important than whatever anyone else has to say, including you sometimes. And
Yeah, even
you have to
what,
tell
my
her.
14-year-old said it today when I told her, I was like, Lala gonna no longer be a part of the panel. You know what my 14-year-old said to me? She always over talking you on your own panel, mama. It's a weird thing. And I
They
told her,
clocked in because it's true.
I was like, well, and then in every sense, everybody inboxing me talking about, I think you made the best decision. I'm like, damn, so a lot of people say, well, I wasn't coming in there because of Lala. And sometimes I used to tell her, like, Lala, it's not because of you and all the things. From the mouth of babes. I swear I heard your daughter say that one time on the live too. Ooh, child. Hey, Green Goddess. I don't know, y'all, but I just know that I try to give a lot of people chances. And when you show me who you are, you can't take it back. Once I told her how I felt about the conversation, she said what she had to say. And even with her waking up and sending me that long 4-page letter that I told y'all I don't read those 4-page letters. I would have just left it alone. And I would have hoped that she would have left it alone, but she didn't. Now she going from platform to platform to platform, thinking that they want to fuck with her when they really don't. After you done with this story, they're not going to platform you no more. They still going to call you all the C words, all the H words, and all the things. And they still not going to give you no respect. Nope, they using you right now, just like you used me a little bit, but I ain't tripping. And you say she told me she ain't never asked me for protection, but like you said, she damn sure ain't stopping neither. I even stopped Alex from coming over here.
You didn't let nobody bully you into your decision. You making your decision based on things that genuinely happen organically. She don't even seem remorseful. All she
She
had to do
didn't.
was say, "Hey, I didn't realize it was gonna hurt your feelings. My bad. I didn't think I needed to talk to you about that." But instead, she's choosing to handle it this way. So that
No,
shows a lot
instead she
about.
choosing to say shit like, I don't got to tell you shit. All right. I never felt like you had to tell me nothing. But you know what I'm saying? To come and talk to me about some positive shit opposed to the negative shit all the time. Let me know also, too, that you're not my friend. Because, Asia, baby, what I will say about you and a couple other women, you don't be sending me negative stuff. You send me positive stuff. Unless her ass over there in that panel trying to talk for me and y'all don't like it. She even thinks
Yeah,
she welcomed over there on Manny
it when
panel.
somebody informed, but to only jail with somebody based off negative stuff, that is something
Yeah, that's
strange.
trauma
So
bonding. I'm
let
not
me
trying to.
celebrate with you too. If you got something, a big move, let me support you. Give me an opportunity to save up my coins because you about to be going live, or let me give me an opportunity to tell people, even like today, they were like, well, I think it's a skit because FWA told her people to go over there and support her. And it's like, I felt like it was a little sarcasm in there, but it was like, you're not going to be a hater. So, hey, if y'all want to go over there, go over there. You're not going to tell people they can't go over there. But I didn't feel like you were like, hey, make sure you guys go support FWA. It wasn't.
No, I was
I didn't get
basically
that.
saying I can't choose who y'all fuck with. If y'all want to go fuck with her, then fuck with her. But if you here for me, you here for me. If not, then go fuck with her. Shit, I ain't no hater. Like you said, I'm not a hater. I want everybody to win, but the fact that she's showing back in conversations, more power to her. I ain't gonna deny that I said anything. FWA has always said you can go. Yeah, I don't know where y'all go. I don't care where y'all go. I don't care about none of that. But what we also notice is support comes in many different shades and shapes and things. Thank you for the gifts. Right, if I can get 6 more of my gift goal, I would appreciate it, y'all. If I can get 6 more of my gift goal, I would appreciate it. So what I will say is, right, when I'm doing battles or when I'm doing conversations or even when we have company, like, TikTok creators, it's a different thing. Sometimes I just think you should be quiet. Sometimes I just think people should be quiet, y'all. When we have like bigger creators over here, Bray King was over here the other day, we couldn't get a word out edgewise. She was fangirling so hard. Powers had to mute her. You know how many times that people done muted this young lady because she wouldn't shut the hell up? Come on now. You ain't got to be muted that many times. I think some people just know what they do. They know what they do. And when people start to get on my nerve, y'all, I can't deal with it no more. So it is what it is.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I did stay away a little bit. I'm not gonna say no harsh statements like it was because of nobody, but I heard you when you said you wanted certain levels of respect, and if I didn't feel like I wasn't in the mood, I wasn't coming over here to be giving it. So
Why Al said that same shit? I'm sick of y'all.
I'm like, all right, that's cool and everything.
I'm sick of y'all because people like, oh, now I can start coming back over there. She gone. I'm like, you get what I'm
No, but
eating?
I'm that type of friend though in real life. Like, you got a friend, you can have your friend, but if I'm like your friend, I'm not gonna phony kick it with your friend. I'm not gonna disrespect your
I don't do
friend.
that. You know
But
that.
that friend is like that's hard to ignore. Certain people I can be around you and you'll never know I don't like you. But she's the type where she's always trying to get my attention. So it's best for me just to stay away and let things be.
Well, see, you know what? Nah, that's bad because you my
And I
moderator.
could have brought it to you, but it was nothing really that I felt. If it was a big deal, I would have said something. But it was nothing that like I feel like it was a big deal. She was bothering me or
Deal with
anything.
something, like, she wasn't part of our conversation. Damn, Asia. What kind of shit is this? Damn, even Al said that shit earlier. Well, I ain't want to say nothing, but he wasn't one of the folks I wanted to see, so I ain't come over here and visit. But now I can come back and visit. The fuck?
It's like we don't want to make you feel bad or make you have to choose. You know what I mean? And I want you
It's
to have
kind of
all
the
your
way
support was
everybody
necessary.
made me feel, though. When people said you're not getting support from Black Messy Talk because of Lala.
Yeah. That's why anytime I see that comment somewhere, I'm like, don't speak for me because I support my people. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
like that.
I support
And I'm not
whoever.
like, sometimes when you're in the heat of something, it's not the, even if I do feel like you need to see the lesson or whatever the case may be, I learned growing up, you don't kick somebody when they're down when you care about them. You pick them up first, and then after you check on them and then they got a
You
band-aid and
right,
everything, then you
Catherine.
be like, now you know you failed because you seen that bump and your ass kept going fast or whatever after they're okay. Not while they on the ground. Look at you. You don't do that.
Well, they was doing it.
Yeah, and that's how, but that's how you know they're not really
I
trying
heard
to
a
build
clip
anything genuine. They're trying to like have spectacles and have
in
public
control though. In
displays.
control. I heard a clip of Kiana saying today that I let white people disrespect black people on my panel.
So, because in the fact that you say if someone can't, you don't really see like the color at all, right? So you're not gonna say, okay, if someone says something to Lala that she can't call them a nappy head. So in that respect, it's like that is sort of true, but it's just because you're making it an equal playground. Don't disrespect anybody, and they won't be disrespected. It's not like you put a shield up around her and say she's allowed to disrespect other people, and they can't disrespect her back. It's just like you say, don't come over here calling her a C word because I don't tolerate racism over here. That's not what I want going on in my platform, and you have the right to be able to state that. So if it seems racist and people can't really give you something to stand behind that you could stand behind, then it is what it is. And if they want to run their platforms in a racist or prejudice or any type of way, they can. But just respect how you want to run your environment and how you want your guests to feel welcome. And that's why it kind of
Because I
makes me
don't
sad
want
that the guest
anyone
who
to
you did so much
feel.
protecting is the one doing this right now.
Yeah, because I don't want anyone to feel disrespected, right? I don't want nobody to feel like being called those names. It's not a cool thing to be calling nobody no names like that, like on either side. You know what I'm saying? And the conversations that I have with the people about letting them know, Harley Ride, how can I help you? Ooh, they snoring like a motherfucker, ain't they? Shit, they trying. They need to go on and go to leap, okay? I'm seeing caller. And then I felt a lot of y'all would stop coming over here to see me because she would interrupt our conversations a lot. Stuff, I don't know. I'm just glad that I'm kind of relieved of it. No lie, y'all. I feel like I'm relieved of it. That's all I can say. I'm relieved of it. And then, they're supposed to be having airing out more of my business this week. I don't think she gonna get the support she want on that either. Ooh, excuse me. That peach cobbler was good. Ooh, child. Mm-mm-mm. Um, I don't think she gonna get the support that she looking for, and I pray that. I don't know. I'm just glad that I'm relieved of it. Shit, ain't no more. Now what they gonna not Adrian Powers, even the folks that's still in here. Now what they gonna rag on FWA about now? Lala is gone. Now what's next?
Now they're going to rag on you about the fact that Lala is ragging on you.
Oh, I don't care about none of that.
That's all they gonna have.
You see how good I just ate? That shit, it don't stop me from eating, sleeping, or drinking, or taking a shit. Mama, where the wine curl is? I don't know where the wine curl is at. You had them. I have no idea. I don't know where the wine curlers are. Ma'am. Sorry. See, that's why I'm talking to
But
these
I'm gonna let you
children.
go, friends. I'm like I said, keep your head up and don't let
Oh,
no devil
girl.
bring
I
you
got my
down.
head down right now because I'm laying here.
Don't let no devils bring you down.
Oh yeah, no, ma'am. I'm totally fine with how everything is happening, which I don't think people don't understand the weight that's been lifted up off of me with not having to deal with people
Listen,
that
it's
really.
not for nobody else to understand. As long as that weight is up off you,
Yes.
that's what matters.
We. and I'm
We
still
may
gonna
not
see
never
you.
understand the weight, but
Y'all,
long as that
I
weight is up
mean,
off
I
you,
mean,
it's a
some of y'all
blessing.
would because half of y'all don't even want her up in the panel, and when she get out the panel, y'all be like, "Woo!"
But
I'm
at the
glad
same
she
time, I'm
gone.
being honest though, it's still like sad because I feel like out of respect, I read that I'm not one of them people that when you get mad, it's like all of a sudden, oh yeah, no, they was never your friend. I don't really jump on those type of bandwagons.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad because the way I really see it is like y'all really were true friends, and or you were maybe even a true
Well,
friend to her.
I was
Even both
more
of
a
y'all
friend
were
to her
friends.
than
There
she
was
was
something
to
there.
me because if you were my friend and I told you how I felt about something you did, even if I might have been, you could have came back and said, "Well, friend, I don't appreciate how you came on me and all the things. Maybe we need to take a little break with that. But coming on here and exposing stuff is not a friend because I'm not exposed shit. Me and you can fall out today, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm move along quiet and continue doing what I'm doing. And even if somebody asks, I'm still gonna be like, none of your motherfucking business. It's just easy.
I guess it's sad that a dynamic changed. You know, we never really knew it was supposed to happen in a way, or if it was a misunderstanding because they're probably away instantly. It was no, apology, no nothing that I like should have been there. It should have been at least some, my bad, girl. At least at the very
She
minimum.
said she apologized. That's why I thought we was done. But she let
But
somebody else
you can't
tell her
apologize
something.
and be like, "But I have to tell you nothing." Like apologize or say you don't have to tell me nothing or something. But
Or
both
how
of them
about
kind of out the.
don't apologize and we just move on? Because I said I said yesterday that I was done and you know I'm done with the relationship. I meant it yesterday. You're not really getting too much out of me because I said I was done with it yesterday. When I said it yesterday, that's what I meant. When I said I'm done with some shit, y'all have seen me say I'm done with some shit. That's what I mean, y'all. I'm not going back, and I'm not gonna show no messages. People gonna be asking me, well, she ain't showing the whole messages. Can you show yours? I'm not doing none of that. Well, I did too. I thought me being able to tell her how I felt, even if she didn't like how I told her, but I think she might have a problem. Oh, I'm not showing. Oh, oh Lord. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. I'm doing nothing. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. I would just rather move on. And if she feel like her showing all this stuff is gonna make her be on top with y'all, then I'm gonna let her have it. And I'm still gonna be happy at the end of the day. Whew. As y'all can see, I'm sleepy as hell. Then ate turkey and dressing and motherfucking green beans and potatoes and some peach cobbler. I done ate Sunday dinner. Baby, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep.
And I will talk to you tomorrow, or one of these
Yeah,
days
girl,
before the
I
weekend.
be.
Look, if I don't come to live, I'll be in your inbox.
Oh, I know, I know. It's been we've been doing that for 2 years.
I was thinking
See what
about
I'm
that the other
saying?
day. I
Like,
said it's about time for you to bring back that other picture with the black outfit on and the
oh, you
hips.
mean y'all ready for me to go back to the backdrops?
The
I can't
original
respect her
picture.
anymore. Yeah, child. Yeah, me and Asia baby been rocking for about 2 years, y'all. Whether if y'all know it or not.
Yeah.
Me and Asia baby didn't talked about some stuff and we didn't rocked for a long time and we didn't had our own debates of disagreements and we ain't never done none of that to each other.
Nope,
Y'all
never.
want me? Okay, I'm back to my back then.
Yeah.
I'll stop hiding in the bushes.
I never even told the people when you got mad at me because Bryson was talking about you. I was like, dang, I gotta whoop you.
Yeah, I ain't me and Asia we didn't had our own debates and we still don't go around talk about I hate her from platform to platform. We let that shit blow over and we'll be back talking again Like, girl, you all right
It's
over
all
there?
love and
Yeah, girl, I'm
understanding.
all
We ain't
right.
never had no disrespect though.
Yeah, no disrespect. It ain't never been no disrespect between me and Asia. Just a debate on I don't agree. And kindly, what I do respect about Asia is if I say, hey Brutus T, if I say I do not agree, Asia doesn't push me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
What you was about to say,
I'm gonna be
Powers?
like, okay, that's great, but I feel like this.
Look, Asia will tell me the same thing. Well, I do not agree. And she will say how she feel. And I'll be like, all right, fine then.
And that's we're in the match like that. Okay,
That's it.
all right, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
we're
It'll be
fine.
a, okay. I send her like an emote or something, or a little cartoon to be like, okay. And we gone by
Or
our
you're,
business. And it's
I
been like
said
that
what I
for
said, Asia.
it's been like that for 2 years. It don't, and y'all don't even be knowing nothing about it. Nothing.
Nope.
Y'all don't be knowing nothing about it. Cause she'll come and tell me now,
That's how I
friend,
like
I
my
don't agree.
relationships to be anyway. Because once
She'd be
people
like,
start
friend,
knowing
I don't
something,
agree
they
that you
start trying to
did
come in
that.
between.
She'd be like, I don't agree that you did that, friend. I'd be like, whatever. I don't care. And she'd be like, I think you should care, friend. And I'd be like, whatever.
You be like, don't come in here with that, friends, because I'm about to end up.
Because I know she about to say something but it don't. It's the fact that I know her and we don't be having them issues. We don't. We agree to disagree, and then we move on from whatever it is we disagreed from, and talk about the kids. See, that's what I'm saying, though, Asia. We didn't had our disagreements. It never hits the front end, and then we'll move on and talk about family shit.
The stuff that really matters at the end of the day.
We talk about family
But
shit.
that's
She
what
like the
grown
kids
women do.
good.
Not everybody is carrying themselves like grown women. They're carrying themselves like messy talkers.
Yeah, no, I ain't got time for that
They
shit.
don't aspire to be grown women and ladies.
I'm a,
They aspire to be messy talk
I'm a
queens.
grown ass mama at the end of the day. Shit, I gotta teach them how to be grown ass women and move on. I don't got time for that. My best friend told me not to marry my ex. We moved on from it. They were right. See what I'm saying? Like, some things I can't agree that Asia has been right on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she can agree is some things I've been right on. But what I can say is Asia has not never supported me. She's always supported me. Always. Even in my battles. She might not be throwing big stupid gifts, but she'll come in and throw a couple populars or a rose or whatever. But I'm not to complain about the support. Support is support.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, people have to give what they can give when they can give it. Like, I might not have it today, but I may have it another day, or whatever the case may be. And a lot of times I try to support so many people. That's all I really can afford is a heart in the populars. You know what I'm saying?
But it
Because I'm
don't,
giving out so.
people that's not understanding your negative is not conducive to my mental. So you keep that
Oh
over
yeah.
there, and I keep that over here. Because
And you
even
know what? That's the thing that really makes me sad, I guess, the most is I know how I felt when it happened to me. Like, and I if I'm being honest, before I even told that person my personal business, I almost knew I was doing it as a test because I'm like, once I do this, if I tell somebody my personal business, they are probably going to try to hurt me with it. And the fact that they used it immediately and tried to pounce on me when they knew that I was going through something heavy in my personal life
not cool.
to see if they could make me crack. The fact that they actually used the very first opportunity to do like that, I know
That
how you
mean they
feel
wanted to do it
with
anyway.
that freedom, that vindication of getting that monkey off your back. Because especially when you never saw it coming, it's like, ooh, thank you God for protecting me because I almost
You right,
divulged this
KT?
and that and this, or I almost leaned on this person. I thought I could trust this person, and
Yeah.
right in the nick of time, here you come protecting me from what was meant to harm me.
Yeah.
So they thinking they
God
doing
will
a big
show
one, they
us.
really doing a small one and getting up out the way before they even got
Yep.
a chance to do the big one.
God
Because
will
God
show
always doing
us
the big
real
one.
quick. Be like, nah, I done tried to warn you a few times through a few people, but let me go ahead and put this out
Let
here
me
like,
scrape your knee up because bumping your head ain't working. You ain't even getting bruises. Let me
yeah,
scrape your
nah, I
knee
done
up so you
warned
can
you
have a
through a few
Band-Aid.
folks with the word of mouth, but you don't want to do the word of mouth now. You want to learn on your own. So I'm going to go ahead and let you put your foot out in the road and get rolled over. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Green Goddess. Thank you, hon.
And hey, who's to say that that's not a lesson that you can now be able to teach your kids where they can learn moving forward? Hey, sometimes you got to really take heed, and some things are just not even worth taking a risk. If somebody warning you about something, maybe not put yourself in a situation where you actually have to be harmed in order to learn that lesson. Maybe if there's nothing to really gain and more to lose, possibly, then just maybe stay away from that altogether so you don't even have the possibility of that coming in your life. And then if you have to sacrifice this for your kids to learn that lesson and be able to teach it to your grandkids,
Thank you, Mush. Yeah. And which I think this was a good lesson learned.
That's how we got to do it. We can't take no losses, only lessons.
Yeah, this was a good lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that pretend ain't really worth it, y'all. It ain't really worth it. But thank y'all for the gifts and all the things and the conversations. I made my decision wisely for me. And I also kind of made it for y'all too, because I've been getting a lot of inbox saying that I should have did this a long time ago, or thank you for making this decision because we wanted to come back, but we didn't know how to come back. Good night, babe. Kind of like what Asia Baby did. A lot of people was like, yeah, she was taking over the panel and all the things. So I just, for those of y'all who rock with me, continue to rock with me. If you here for her, she not going to be here. So you'll have to find her on somebody else's panel. Let me give y'all where y'all can find her at. She going to probably be on all my arch nemesis panel. Kiana, Kev, AJ. Yeah. That's what she gonna be, y'all. She gonna be looking for a new home. All right? So y'all enjoy. Y'all have a good night. And I'm gonna go ahead and sleep tight, all right? Don't forget, y'all, I got battles this week. I got battles this weekend. Gotta make my money somehow. You have a great night too, Suge. And
Good night.
You still working, girl?
No, I'm done. I've been done. I was asleep. Woke
You
back up.
always sleeping. I just want y'all to know I respect all of y'all. I thank y'all all for y'all support. I will be doing battles this weekend. Good night. I see some of y'all in here. Y'all was just being quiet and listening, huh? That's a wonderful thing. But good night, Dad. But I will do some battles this weekend because I do got to make my money. And we will be moving over to Battle Talk slowly but surely. But we'll just be doing battles on the weekends. So I appreciate y'all's support. And let's continue to do some topics, somebody send me a topic y'all want to talk about or video, and we continue to move. Good night, Pound Cake. Pound Cake, you didn't call me on IG. You said you was going to call me. You better call me, girl, if you got questions. Better call me on the Instagram it. All right? So, y'all, good night. Good night, good night, good night, y'all. It's almost 11 o'clock. I think I'm going to go ahead and give me some sleep. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Thursday? You have a good night, Katharina. Good night, Shell Bell. Good night to everyone just coming in. Okay. And don't forget, y'all, I got to at least make half of my gift goal. I got to at least make 25 of my gift goal. 25 of my gift goals. So it didn't make it tonight, but hopefully we make it tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. I'm tired.
Wieners. Okay. Ready?
That's gonna be, you know what Wiener Dog Roundup said?
Right side. Wiener dog ranch.
Mike, you know what? You would have
Oh
your
my
hands full
god.
so much if I went over. If I flew over there and visited you guys, I feel for you. I really.
Oh my god. Babe, we number 4 the love of wieners. You know what? Wiener will remember. Hey, Wiener will remember. The love of wieners. Except for the love of the Lord, for the love of God, I'm gonna say for the love of wieners. Hey, or hey, this one for Florida man, micro wean.
Oh my! Oh my! That was for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Oh my God!
Okay, Florida man, you have to laugh at that.
Jesus,
That was
take the
funny.
wheel. Take the
Listen.
wheel.
We could call it the micro wean.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I don't know. That just popped in my head. It's funny.
It is. It is.
You can't report me.
You know, he even said, you know, people come at him for memes and stuff like that, and he's like, people can't take a joke. Yes, we can actually, but when you go further, when that's the thing. If you stop at that, it's funny. But when you go further, that's when it's not so funny.
Well, I can be one with a cockroach. It was a box elder bug. Fuck.
Yeah. God.
Y'all remember when I was fighting for my life online?
Yes.
And I was like, it's a box. And I had a box elder bug funeral.
Yep. That was classic. That was hilarious.
I was like, I did. I had a box elder bug funeral. We did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
That was funny.
Yeah, we burned Bert. Bert the box elder. God. I'll never forget. As soon as it happened, I thought somebody's going to clip it. Somebody. And you know, out of all the people that was in the box that told me that was OG. OG goes, oh, there's a box elder. I was like, fuck. They're going to clip it.
Would she admit that now? I wonder if she would admit that now.
It was a box elder bug. You said it, OG. No,
that's hilarious.
So you know what we could say, for the love of wieners. For the love of wieners.
There you go.
That's right. Yep. Like I said, I really can't. I want to just go in a whole different direction. And I'm so excited. We got to drive. I think it's like 6 hours to go get her. And but I don't care. She's worth it. She's worth every damn penny. And you know, I will say though, the wiener dogs here, holy hell, they're so expensive here. Lord, people are trying to sell wiener dogs here for like $2,600.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Jenna, we literally, some of these wiener dogs were like $1,500, $1,600. Now, I will say, you know, I did pay $1,600. I paid $1,600 for Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
I went through the same breeder, and I got Marley Dean, you know, for a little bit cheaper. But it's like, they wanted the price of 2 wieners for one. And then after we got Riley Ray, listen, we were looking, and this lady had a wiener dog, and she was only asking for $800. Well, then I looked at Mike, and I'm like, well, shit, $800, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, we already invested, you know, in Riley and everything. So I'm like, no. But you know, I will tell you this though, babe. Once we get Wiener, we're gonna have to get 2. So I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean,
have you seen how much or heard how much the English bullies and the French bullies go for?
Oh, honey, they're like what, 5,000?
Oh, they're expensive. Yeah.
I know. And then the thing is though, with those breeds, they have, you know, sometimes they have a lot of issues and health issues.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to afford vet care, because
absolutely.
I will tell you, just for yes, honey, we will be getting some.
A lot of them end up having respiratory issues because of their face and how. So they recommend, like, I've looked into that. You know, the bowl, water bowl and food bowl on a stand, so they don't have to like literally face plant into their bowls, because that's what causes the respiratory issues. But yeah, they're expensive.
And Southern, you said you paid $1,200 for your German Shepherd.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I will say, Kaylin, I will say average probably with my 3 dogs with their, their shots. I would say between shots, vet care, food, and grooming, and all that. I would probably say at least, and I'm just saying this respectfully, it's probably about 5 to 6 thousand
Oh, I believe it. I have no doubt.
between
No.
food and like I said, Marley, Dean, and Cooper had a special food, and then Sadie Grace had, and then I was making their homemade dog food, and then
Uh-huh.
I would definitely say 10 out of 10. I would recommend um, homemade dog food is so much healthier. Um, Now, I'm not saying that there's not some good dog food on the market, because there is, but
There is, yeah,
you got to stay
sometimes.
away from like corn fillers and stuff like that.
Yeah. You have to
But
do research. Like I always recommend before getting any type of pet, just do research on them to find out that their breed may have allergies. Their breed may, there's so many things that can happen. There's so many things, and you just have to look into that breed to see if they can have certain types of food in the ingredients. I mean,
Right,
just to be safe, you should really should look that up.
right, and it's also with wiener dogs when you get them spayed. Sometimes they wait. They ask to recommend up to 6 months to a year to get before you get them spayed. It's
Mm-hmm.
because if you get them spayed too soon, it can develop their bone growth in their spine.
Hmm.
Yes, it can affect it. So, yeah. So
They're so darn cute.
it is. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. I had Sadie Grace. She was a pit bull. I know that there's the stigma on pit bulls, and I will say,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I will say this to, I will say this till I'm blue in the face. The stigma that's been put on pit bulls, it is how you raise them.
It's the owners.
It's the owners. It is the environment. I'm telling you, Sadie Grace, if a robber were to come into my home, that that little bitch would be under the couch. And
I know of one. Someone I know has one, and he always said that his would just help them, show them where all the jewelry is, and then say, "But you have to get me cookies though. I'll show you whatever you need, but you still have keys to his truck. Here's take whatever you want. Come on in, guys." And he's the sweetest boy in the world. The sweetest boy in the whole world. So yeah, the stigma is false and it's the owners. It is the owners, and I will forever be an advocate for the pit bull.
that's Riley Ray right now.
She's so
Yep,
cute.
she she just turned 7 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
She just
Oh
turned
my
7 weeks.
goodness.
Yep, she's a black and tan short hair.
So
Um,
cute.
yeah, she is adorable. Yeah, she's
Yep.
it's crazy how fast she's grown. How fast she's grown.
I
Um,
know. They grow fast.
yeah, because when we found her, I think she was at, I want to say, was it? She was like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
She was super super tiny because she had just was crawling around and stuff. But yeah, like her little snout's growing and all that stuff.
Cute.
I am gonna get her, and I don't care what you say, babe. She is gonna have a pink hoodie.
Mine, my Jazzy, my dog's got a hot pink.
Which, of course, when we bring her home, she can't really be outside till she gets all of her shots.
Right.
So we can't have her like out in the grass or the lawn. I mean, we're gonna have to have her on her little, potty pad or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, my initial plan is that I want to get, I want to work on the potty training right away, and
Right.
um, I don't want her kennel to feel like a crate, but I want her to feel comfortable enough to know that that's where she can go and nap.
That's
So,
her safety house. They do need that. Absolutely.
right. So
Absolutely.
I really want to get her on a good routine when we
Yeah.
get her, like a food routine, potty routine, stuff like that. But
Mhm.
my initial plan is I want to, you know how puppies, they have accidents.
Right.
So I'm probably gonna get the puppy diapers, the real small ones, just so you know. I just don't want her to piddle and have those accidents. So I want to be able to take her out, take it off, let her go to the bathroom, then put it back on. Um, um, but
Mhm.
they have this new technique. There's a lady here on TikTok, and she shows how she's trained her puppy from when they were 8 weeks until potty
Mhm.
training, and she has taught all of her wiener dogs to hit a bell.
Yeah, they do that. I know someone that has a husky that does that. Yep.
So anytime they go to the potty, you say
Actually, two people.
right, you say
Uh-huh.
potty, and they ring the bell, and then they
Yep.
eventually, when they have to go, they will have to go potty.
And
So
they also ring it when they just want to go play outside too.
well, where we live, it's starting to get cold outside, so we have a
Mhm.
deck. So I want to get one of those grass pads. They're actually real grass, and you can
Mhm.
put it out on your deck.
Mhm.
So when we let her outside, she can just go. So instead of walking in the snow, she can just
Mhm.
go outside on the deck and go on her, go on the grass pad.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I really want to start training wise. And like I said, she's not going to be able to go outside right away until she has her last,
Right.
vaccinations and stuff. Because you
Mhm.
know, a lot of people don't realize that sometimes they take their dogs out way too early, and that's how dogs get sick, get parvo.
Parvo. Mhm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
honey, this is a best. This is an investment. This is almost it's like,
Look at that baby. She's so stinking cute.
no, I am just I can't wait. I can't. I'm just
Right? The puppy breath and their
yes.
scent. Oh, oh my goodness.
I
Yes.
know. I know. And I told of those slings so that when we go out, I can put her in my little pouch. He, he says he's not going to wear it, but we'll see. We'll see. He
That's
may not.
funny that you mentioned that.
I
I
know.
have a cat that's she's tiny, right? She's 3, but she's the size of a 6-month old, right?
Right.
And when she wants me to hold me, she wants me to hold me, or wants me to hold her. When
Mhm.
she wants me to hold her, there's no questions. I don't have a choice, and she clings on to me literally. And a certain someone said, "You need to get one of those papooses or a sling or something and walk." I go, "Are you crazy? She'll escape, but before that, she'll kick my butt." She's a little rebel. She would not tolerate, but it was funny because when she wants to be held, she wants to be held. There's no choice. You have to hold her. You too, Kaylin. I hope you have a good night too.
Yeah. So, but
How cute
anyway,
though.
yeah. Like I said, I'm super excited, and everything around on my platform, and like I said, when I log off of here, talk about. Um, I just think that in order for me to